Good afternoon and welcome to ICU TV Lunchtime News. We take a look at the stories making headlines. South African Constitutional Court rejects Lungu family's appeal. FRA buys over 63,000 bags of maize in Vubwi. Information Minister reviews service charter to enhance transparency. In international news, Botswana declares public health emergency over drug shortage. In sports news, Liverpool edges out Newcastle in their second Premier League game. With the news in details, my name is Joseph Nyirenda. The Constitutional Court of South Africa has declined to hear a direct appeal by the Lungu's family challenging the Pretoria High Court's decision ordering the repatriation of the late former President Edgar Lungu's body to Zambia. This effective upholds High Court's early ruling, which directed that the body be returned to Zambia for burial. The Lungu's family had sought to have the remains interred in South Africa, but the High Court dismissed their appeal without granting a hearing. The Food Reserve Agency (FRA) has purchased more than 63,050 kg bags of maize from farmers in Vubwi district. Reflecting strong farmer participation in this year's crop marketing season, farmers are opting to sell to FRA over private buyers. Citing better pricing and greater confidence in the agency system, the FRA buying maize at 340 kwacha per 50 kg bag. Vubwi Member of Parliament Akleo Banda has urged farmers to avoid exporting their maize across borders, encouraging them to contribute to the national food security. Eastern Province Minister Peter Piri acknowledged farmers' concern and pledged to engage Agriculture Minister Ruben Mtolo for possible intervention. The Minister of Information and Media has commenced a review of its service delivery charter aimed at improving transparency, accountability, and public service delivery. The update charter is expected to better reflect the minister's current function and in line with national priority, including the fight against corruption and the promotion of integrity. During the launch of the review workshop in Chongwe, Ministry Permanent Secretary Tawo Kawana said the revised charter will outline clear service standards, citizens' rights, and responsibilities to strengthen public trust. The current charter was developed in 2018 and is now being updated to keep pace with changes in policy and service expectation. The government has delivered over 1,600 liters of chemicals to Western Province to help combat the spread of red locust threatening crops in the region. The chemicals were secured through the Disaster Management and Mitigation Unit (DMMU) to aid spraying operation in the affected areas. Chief Agriculture Officer Joyce Nyange said the intervention is part of wide effort to protect food security in Western and other impacted provinces. Western Provincial Agriculture Coordinator Rodway Muntanga confirmed receipt of the chemical, with spraying activity expected to commence immediately. Health stakeholders have called for closer collaboration among policymakers, clinicians, and hospital management to improve the management and use of blood products in Zambia. Speaking during a side event of the 70th WHO Regional Committee for Africa, ZNBTS Regional Director Masiku Piri commended government for prioritizing blood services under the Presidential Delivery Unit and appealed to partners to help sustain national blood stocks. Health expert Professor Emmanuel Makasa noted the need to bridge the gap between policy and implementation, citing weak coordination as a barrier to efficiency blood use. Meanwhile, Society of Anesthetics of Zambian President Dr. Nsopwe Mwansa urged for a broader stakeholder engagement in policy making, saying inclusive processors would enhance harmony in blood product utilization. We now take a break. Coming up is international news and sports news. Stay tuned.
Did you know that mental health conditions are treatable and recovery is possible? Hi, I'm Ngenia Febamoyo. I'm your host on Let's Talk Mental Health. I invite you all to this show where you freely express yourself and together we find a solution. For more details, you can contact 0777 93 73 92 and we'll be there to help you find solutions to whatever you're going through.
Thank you for staying with us. And in international news, President Duma Boko has declared a public health emergency in Botswana following critical shortage of essential medicine in hospitals and clinics due to a collapse in national medical supply chain. To address the crisis, the government has launched the Health First Botswana's Partnership Fund, valued at P5 billion, in Zambian kwacha 8.6 billion, with an initial contribution of a P100 million, in Zambian kwacha 1,702 million from the Botswana's Development Corporation. The fund is aimed at ensuring transparency, sustainable access to medical supply. President Boko also announced the procurement of P250 million, which is 4,030 million in Zambian kwacha, worth of emergency medicine to stabilize the system. The response is part of a wide reform plan to build resilience, self-sufficient health sector. We take a short break. Still to come is sports news.
The Information and Communications University is driving the thrill for the nation in research and development. Enroll now for full-time and distance programs in the School of Engineering, Humanities, Business and Education. To apply, visit our website at www.icuzambia.net or call us on +260 211 221 662 or 0966 342 359. Sponsorship is available. Enroll now.
Welcome back. And now in sports news, Liverpool secured a hard-fought victory over Newcastle United in the last night's match. The Reds shows their determination and skill, ultimately emerging victory in a closer contested game. The win marks a significant result for Liverpool, boosting their position in the league standing. The match was a new beater, with both teams creating scoring opportunities. However, Liverpool's relentless pressure and clinical finishing paid off, securing the 3 points. The Reds players showed exceptional teamwork and strategy defending their opponent in a thrilling encounter. With this win, Liverpool cements its position as a strong contender in the league. The team's performance demonstrated their growth and resilience, making them a formidable force to be reckoned with. Fans are eagerly anticipated with their next match, expecting more exciting football from the Reds. That sports item brings us to the end of the lunchtime news, but before we go, a quick recap of the stories making headlines. South African Constitutional Court rejects Lungu's family appeal. FRA buys over 63,000 bags of maize in Vubwi. Information Minister reviews service charter to enhance transparency. And in international news, Botswana declares public health emergency over drug shortage. In sports, Liverpool edges out Newcastle in their second Premier League game. Thank you so much for watching. For more news updates, do watch on our many news at 20 hours.